Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina from Tina Stitching Webs and I'm here for another weekly update. First of all, I'm sorry for not being here 2 weeks ago, but on Tuesday that week my hubby got sick. He got home feeling sick, so he went to the doctor and the doctor told him to stay home for a couple of days. So the first 2 days he wasn't feeling that great, and the second or the third and fourth day he was feeling better, but I couldn't record, so I'm sorry. Second, if you hear any noises, we have like another family member since Friday. It's a cat. I will put a picture so you can see him. He's doing great, but the Denfi and Berlioz, they are still getting to know each other. So yeah, there's still a bit of a chase or chasing behind each other, but that's okay. And my nose, I'm sorry guys, my nose starts to itch. 1 second. Sorry about the sneeze. I don't know what it is, but every time I hit record my nose is starting to itch, or I have to sneeze or something. But yeah, we have a second cat. The boys love it. They have been asking for a second pet or another pet for a long time, and this one is one that we took in the house from a family that I have been babysitting a lot the last year and a half. The dad was or is allergic, that they knew, but now the oldest daughter is getting symptoms of being allergic to it. So yeah, the mom had to make a heartbreaking decision, and because Bernio and me, we have a connection. Every time I stepped into their living room, he was like, "Hey, you are here," and he would he would ask for attention, and he would lay beside me or even on top of me the whole time that I was there. So they asked if we were interested to taking him, and of course we said yes. So yeah, but you would see a picture of him on the screen. But beside that, we had fall break last week, so the boys were home. We didn't do anything special except for one day we went to a indoor playground, which the little one loved. He didn't want to go home. I took my stitching with me, so yeah, mom had some me time. I wanted to say quiet time, but indoor playground is not quiet, not at all. But yeah, the other days we went to the playground 5 minutes away from here. The little one went babysitting with me, I think, one afternoon. The 14-year-old went with me one time, I think, as well. Yeah, and I went babysitting a couple of times on my own. So yeah, but you're not here for my life, you're right here for my cross-stitching updates. So let's get into it. First one is my Nefertiti from Lanarta. It's the one that I'm doing for my bestie's mom. And this is what I've done so far, and I have been working the last 2 weeks. How am I holding it? I have been working on the top. I think I know this is new, and I think this red and blue is also new. This one I'm trying to work on in the morning before the little one gets up. That's only happened yesterday and the day before, and if I don't get to it Monday through Friday in the morning, I will do one strand a day on Saturday. So he got 14 strands in total on both Saturdays, and then yesterday and the day before, I think he got 3, maybe 4 strands in the morning. So yeah, he's coming along. And this one is 27 counts. 27 counts Linda, I think it's called. And it's also, as you can see, some of it is with 2 strands, the other parts are with 1 strand. So yeah. And then my focus for a finished piece, which is still Hang On by Kayomi Hawaii. It's charted by Artisan, and this is done on a 20 count opalescent fabric. I think it's 20 counts, 1/1/4 cross. And this one is my focus piece, so between every 3 days rotation he gets 1 day, and this one is now at 71.42% done. So I did 1% in October, and I have 13 colors zeroed out, and according to Stitchpal, he should be done at the beginning of June next year, but I'm hoping to get it done a bit sooner so that I can work on the next one to get them finished. And I mostly filled in this row and a bit of whites. Yeah, it's a cute one, and it's a fun one to work on as well. Then my temperature stitching, which I'm not going to try to explain because I'm horrible at it. But for my temperature stitching, I worked 5 times on this one the last 2 weeks, and this one is Hazel's Point of View by Dakota Detweiler. It's a retired Heaven and Earth design pattern. Dakota Detweiler is no longer with Heaven and Earth, is with Charting Creations. I still need to look that up, guys, but I think it's Charting Creations. But I don't think they have this one charted. But this is what I've done on that piece in total. And then I mostly worked, I've been filling in here because I'm doing this the typewriter method. So I'm just picking symbols, I think in a 3rd row of 10 by 10 squares already. So I have been filling in this part and then just going wherever the threads may go. Yeah. One day this one will be done. This one I'm doing for the little one. I started when we decided to try to do IVF for him, and it worked. So yeah, I'm hoping to get it done before he's too old to get it, to have it hang in his room, but we will see. Next one I worked on 12 times. It was a lot of 14 and 15 degrees the last 2 weeks. So yeah, this one got a lot of attention. It's called Equal. It's one that I converted myself with an app that is no longer available in the App Store. But this is my progress. And this one I'm doing the background in 10 by 10 on the diagonal. And I switch between the background and the actual picture. So the lighting, I'm just doing the typewriter method. So I have been filling this in. I know I did this, and I know I did a couple of squares in the background. And this one is 25 counts 1/1 full cross, as is Hazel's point of view as well. But yeah. This is a fun one to stitch as well. All of them are, but... And this one I'm doing for my oldest one. Next one of my temperature stitching is one that I'm doing for my husband. And he got one thread. It's a picture of his daughter from his previous relationship, and it should have been a birthday present for his 50th birthday, but due to circumstances that didn't happen. So now I'm just working on it for temperature stitching, and I just did one thread in the 939. I'm doing this one just picking a color on the top row and then stitching in the color wherever it goes. So now I'm working on the big blob of 939 for her hair, and this one is also done 25 counts 1/1 full cross. Oh yeah, one day she will get done, like all of my pieces. One day when I'm grown, they will be done. Then the last one for my temperature stitching got worked on 3 times. It's a family piece of my 3 oldest boys. It doesn't have a name, it's just family portraits or something like that. This one I'm doing for the 14-year-old because he wanted to have this one someday. He knows I'm working on it and he knows it will take time. And again, the light is horrible. This one I'm doing one color at a time at the moment, and I'm doing 934. It's a darker green, and I have just been filling in around here. Just going back and forth in that one. So yeah, he got 3 days of work done, so around 300 stitches because I'm doing one thread per day, or at least 50 stitches. So if I'm not getting to 50 stitches when my thread is done, I just begin a new one until that is done and until I have my minimum of 50 stitches. And then the ones that I did a 3-day rotation on, but I have days that I didn't stitch the last 2 weeks, so yeah, they are only 2. The first one is Ravenkin by Selena Fennick. It's a retired heaven and earth design. I know Selena Fennick is went to another company, but I'm not sure which one. Is it Pain Free Crafts? I think so. I will check and I will put it on the screen, but this is what I have done so far. This one I fell in love because of Jessie Dustav is working on this one, and the more I saw it, the more I fell in love with it, so I blame her. And this one I have been playing around with how I want to do it. I wanted to do the typewriter methods and do the first 2 lines until the other side, until the second corner, but that was kind of boring. Then I started to do I think 939, but then I would have to do like this, and now I'm converting it to the diagonal, filling it in this way, and that's been working at the moment. So next time, which will be next year, I will be working on the diagonal on this one. And then the last one that I worked on and that I took with me to the indoor playground, because it's all black, that I could work on is the Viking Beauty, the max color version. It's a cherry Gerhardt artwork, and it's charted by Heaven and Earth Design. I don't know if she's still with Heaven and Earth Design, but this is my progress on the whole piece. I know I reached what I'm over halfway on the first row, and this one I'm just filling in the black. So I just do it in 10 by 10 squares, but only the black. So I hope that makes sense. And I think I started here and did all of this. So I have a little under 200 stitches to go until I reach the second corner, but that will be something to do for that I have to do next year. I hope to reach the second corner next year. And I will have to pause my video in a second because my tablet is getting old and my memory is shrinking, I think. So I'm going to have to pause, and I will show the last one that I'm going to be working the next 3 days in a second. Okay, cleared my memory on my tablet. I really need to figure that one out, or try to record on a different device, because this is even irritating to me. So yeah, but the last thing that I wanted to show you guys is the one that I'm going to work on for the next 3-day rotation. If it will be today, tomorrow and Friday, I don't know. It will depend on how much time I have for stitching. If a babysit opportunity comes up, I have no idea. At the moment I'm free, but I do have a couple of opportunities to maybe go babysitting on Friday, so we will see. But yeah, this one is Mini Catching Rainbows Slat. It's a China Pike, and it was charted by Heaven and Earth Design. I don't know if she's back to having a nurse or with another company, but yeah. This one is done on the same opalescent fabric as my little hang-on. So I think it's a 20 count, 1/1 or 2/1. 2/1, this one. So yeah, I really like these colors. So I probably will be starting to fill in on this side and then maybe come back to the flower. I'm not sure. I will have to check Pattern Keeper to see where the next 10 by 10 square is in my typewriter thing. So yeah. Well, this one is also a cute one. So yeah, so this is my plan for the next couple of days. After this one, I'm going to work again on my hang-on to get some more stitches in him, to get him finished earlier than the beginning of June next year. We also have extended weekends this weekend, so Monday and Tuesday the little one is off school or doesn't have school. The 14-year-old will be with us those 2 days as well. So we will see. I'm hoping to get some stitching in. My stitching bag is back. I want to stitch more than I did a couple of months ago, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I think that's it. Next week I will be back on Wednesday if nobody gets sick. So yeah, happy stitching to you all, and I will see you next week. Bye.